Hey, we are live. Hey, YouTube and Facebook family. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your support. My name is Sandra Jennings, and this is Passion Speak, where we give those with the passion a platform to speak. My next Passion Speak guest has been growing her jazz entertainment venture more and more over the last 5 years. She is here with us this evening to share the story. Welcome, Mrs. Emma Johnson, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for having.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I think we got a good connection.
Okay. Thank you for having me. And I'm just excited that we get a chance to sit down and talk about some of the things that I'm working on. So I appreciate that.
Good. Okay. Hopefully people will join us, and if not, they'll catch us on the replay. I just want to say how much I appreciate. I'm on vacation in Grand Rapids. This is not my normal broadcast space. So I think my internet is running a little slow, but hopefully we can work around that. I think it'll be good. We are here this evening to talk about watercolors, GR. It is, I'm finding what did your church say? Watercolors, what?
In full bloom. In full bloom. That's our theme for this year.
Good. I have been seeing what you have been doing the last few years, and it's just amazing. Now, Grand Rapids is not a stranger to jazz. We have the West Michigan Jazz Society. We have the Grand Rapids Art Museum, but jazz cannot be done enough, in my opinion, particularly those by people of color or Black people, put it out there, that cater to Black people. And you got some special events coming up. So we're going to take them one by one. But first, I want to know, how did you do this? Because let the world know you have a 9-to-5. This is a side gig, and you're doing it because you love it.
You know, it's so much that I'm just thankful for. And a lot of times I tell people, it don't be me, right? It's not me in the spirit that I'm doing it. It's in God's spirit, because he gives me the strength to do all things. So I feel like that's, that superhuman power, supernatural. That's what I think is what God has given to me, because I look at myself and can't believe, some of the things that I do and the energy. I mean, I'm working even 9 to 5, getting off work, working until 11 o'clock, and then doing this thing all over again. So it's amazing. And I do it also, for the community. I know it's some things that the community love to do. Like you said, there's so many events centered around jazz, and we're just happening now to have someone of color be able to bring it to Grand Rapids. So that has been very exciting. And the real reason behind it is my husband. We both love jazz. We met, fell in love. Jazz was always part of our, moments and memories. So,
we're both awesome.
So he wanted me to incorporate a jazz session within the watercolors event. So that happened 2 years ago in 2021, that he said, let's add jazz to the watercolors lineup.
Wait. I missed the first part of it because you bleeped out, because both of us started buffering. Who is he? That's your husband? Yes?
My husband, yes. And I said, we met and fell in love on jazz. That's something that we always enjoy together. And so when it came time for us to expand the watercolors event and activities, he said, let's add a jazz session to it. And so it just happened. I went to the right people, talked to the, right people, got the right people on board, and we were able to do our first Jazz and More in 2021. And so we have not stopped. And we came back last year. And then I was approached by the city to do this on a weekly basis. And so that's how the Summer Jazz Series got started this year. So we're doing 10 weeks, and tomorrow is a next session. We'll be down at Calder Plaza. We moved from Rosa Parks Circle just for a little bit. We'll be back, but tomorrow we will be at Calder Plaza with trainers, exercise trainers. So I figured we needed some fitness to get our physical body in shape and going. And that's something that I added to the lineup. So we got a lot to offer in this series. And I thank and appreciate everyone who has come down and, just was in the audience. It's been great.
Okay, hold on. I see a comment. Someone is catching up. Charlie Hudson. Hello, Sandra and Emma Johnson. Hey, Charlie Hudson. Thank you for watching. He's had some struggles this week, family. We're praying for you, Charlie. So thanks for watching, though, in any event. We appreciate that. I have a clip from, and my internet is slow. It's slow. I see it's slow to respond. I want to show this clip, and then so I can unhitch it from, and hopefully that will, our internet won't drag as heavy. So this is from Watercolors 5. Oh wait, Charlie has a note. Hold on, we gotta show this. What is he saying? Sandra, Emma's husband grew up on Sigsbee around the corner from us on Barth and Logan. Who is your husband?
He's part of the Johnson family. Terry Johnson, Wilford Johnson.
Yeah, he's a Johnson.
Yes.
So I grew up with Diane. Well, Terry and Diane, they were more my age group.
Okay.
Oh, how nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. The Sigsbee crew.
They're really
right. Yep. We got some old timers that'll put you straight. Charlie's one of them. Anyway, let me I want to show this clip. It's from Watercolors 5. This particular video was created by One Vision Media Group. Is that a company that's here in West Michigan?
Actually, it's on the east side of the state. So, but he does work over here, and he's been working with us for the last 3 years.
Okay. So this is his production. I'm not going to show the whole thing, but I'm going to show a little bit because it's kind of cool. Let me turn the volume down just a little bit so it doesn't blow us out.
Look like we've lost Sandra. Hopefully we'll get her back here. I'll wait and see what she wants me to do. But like she mentioned, that was from One Vision Media Group, Mr. Tony Austin. And
were you there? We buffered hard.
Yeah.
We have to it looks like we're still connected though. My cousin comes on, Denise says, oh no, yeah, I know. It's something about the internet where I'm at. I'm out in Walker. We're back on, Denise, it looks like. I hope we are. I we couldn't view that anyway. But if you want to, okay, so we got to talk about all the places. The most place, the what's the word I'm looking for? We can find you online at www.watercolorsgr.com. That's where you can find the most info about what's going on with your watercolors event. Also, on the Facebook page, I'm going to post a little flyers that have been coming because it's a big thing. So we got to go through everything one by one, Emma. So number one, you've been doing every Thursday night. What is it? A weekly summer jazz.
Yes. Yes.
Find that in the events section on Facebook. A weekly summer jazz. Tomorrow will not be Tomorrow's going to be at Calder Plaza. Normally it's at Rosa Parks, but tomorrow's is at Calder Plaza. And they can just watch the weekly summer jazz event side of Facebook to figure out where it's going to be at every Thursday. And then next week is the big annual event. So we start out with, do we have a weekly summer jazz next week? Because no, we won't have it next week, right?
No.
Okay, so we start with Friday.
We start with
Friday's event.
Yes, and that is our golf outing, which has been a signature event since 2019. So we started in 2018, and we started the golf outing in 2019, and we've been going strong. It's at the Meadows, and we have upwards of 60 golfers every year, and we're actually on track for more than 60 this year. So I'm excited about that. And then in the evening is when we go to Annabawen Park for the jazz and more. And so excited about that.
The Annabawen Park is the Gerald R. Ford Museum on the river. And it is a beautiful event. I went last year. It's a beautiful event. And is it usually some local jazz artists or Michigan-born artists?
West Michigan, and this is our first year that we have a national artist, which is Tim Cunningham. And he's Michigan State football player. I guess he was like All-American, very popular in this state. And so we're expecting people coming from Detroit to see him. He's also part of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. So a lot of the fraternity brothers will be out. So I'm excited just to have him. He puts on a great show. He's a performer. So he really gives the audience a great show.
Okay, that's Friday night. That is at Annabawen. What time does that start?
At 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Bring your chair or your blanket. Bring your cover up in case it gets a little chilly. How long does it go from 6 to what?
10 p.m. And we also have food booths that will be there for, people that, have gotten off work and they need a bite to eat. So they can come and enjoy that as well.
Okay. Yes, libations are allowed. Be discreet and adhere to the Michigan state laws. So we'll put it at that. Go to the government if you need to know what the laws are. But yeah,
there's some new things that downtown is allowing the open. Can't remember. It's not on top of my mind right now, but it's allowing people to have open alcohol in the downtown area. So not sure if that is one of the areas, but like you said, check it out, before you come and act accordingly.
Yeah. So Friday we got golf outing and Annabawen Park for the Jazz in the Park free event for the public.
Free event.
And then go ahead.
I'm also hoping to work on parking. I know the one year that you were there was free parking. So we're hoping to do that. I'm not sure, but it's going to be an added bonus. So let me work on it and I'll share that with the audience to let them know about that.
Okay. And then we have Saturday's event, the main event, and that is you're still taking everything for that. You're selling tickets, you have sponsorships, and you have, because now you're running your event through your nonprofit, the
Yes.
Asher Legacy Group. And if you need more information, you can go to Facebook Watercolors. I think it's Watercolors 6. Or you can always go to the watercolorsgr.com for more information. But yes, you're still taking sponsorships.
Yes, it's our fundraiser, and that's something different. It's our fundraiser. So Asher Legacy Group, we're a group that we're looking to work with our young youth students as well as the mature 50 and plus year old women. So a lot of these things, when people do nonprofits, they always have some type of connection to it. So when I graduated from high school, I racked up all the scholarships, right? Because I was out there pursuing those applications and filling them out. And I was able to have my tuition for the first 2 years paid through the scholarships that I received. So it's so important. And we're also focusing on the HBCU colleges and universities, where we want to send students who are desiring to go. Then also students that are touring those colleges. So like my children, they went when they were like in 9th grade all the way up to 12th grade, that there was an offering here where they could go and tour those universities and colleges. Because hey, if I could do it over, I would be right there at HBCU. So
me too. Wilberforce. I always wanted to go to Wilberforce.
Yes.
I don't know what that place. Anyway, and yeah, so you're also taking sponsorships. So historically, you have given back to the community in more ways than just the Friday free concert. Some of your sponsorship money has gone to, tell us some of the nonprofits that have benefited.
So one of the biggest is Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So I'm a Delta, and we have offered scholarships to students for the whole time that it's been in existence. So in the Grand Rapids area. So, and it's part of things that we just do. We want to see children move into higher education, and so we want to help in doing that. So that's one. We gave also the Kappa Alpha Psi last year. We gave to the Nehemiah Project. Our very first one was the United Methodist Community House. And that is a place that's near and dear to me, because when I was a single parent as a younger 20-some-year-old, my daughter attended there. So I always give back to them whenever I can, because they helped me along the way. And so that is the whole reason, the purpose behind what we do. We want to help. It's not a take or receive, it's a give. Mm-hmm. And we have done so, and we've proven ourselves that this is what we're all about, because that tune comes up to over $20,000 that we have given away to local organizations.
Wait, I have a brand thing. I'm slow here, but I want to do this. Is this gonna work? Oh, such a geek.
Wow, that is so cool. I love how you do what you do, lady. You are awesome. And I love that you not retired, you refired. You are doing it, and I'm just loving it. So keep doing and bringing passion to the community. Look at Ned. Hey, Ned.
Wow. Hey, Ned. Thanks for watching us, bro. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we want to talk about, so that rounds up Saturday's, your big event. Anything else you want to say about Saturday's event?
Oh man, there's so much to say. I know we don't have time, because we are honoring people. People are coming. We're going to have special guests. not only at the concert, but we have special guests coming to the dinner, the VIP dinner. We're honoring a local giant in the community. You know, I'm giving him that. I'm doing what is a prophecy, a giant in the community, John Covington. And one of the fun facts that people don't know, John, he was my debutante escort back in 1982. So when I was a debutante, he was my escort. So to come back and for us to be able to be in each other's life at this time has been great. And so when he came to the first watercolors in 2018, he said, "You have to do this again." He said, "I feel like I'm in the Hamptons," you know? And when John said that, I was like, really? Because it was just supposed to be a one-time event. It was not supposed to. I had the use of the country club that was for something else. And I threw this event and here we are 5 years later and we're still going strong. So.
Ned is saying John is amazing. And I agree. John is very special to the West Michigan community and the whole country for that matter.
Absolutely.
And he's saying men of color who read. Yes. In Muskegon and in Grand Rapids. Yes. We have some other comments back here. Let's see. Kanika Star Reynolds. Hey, ladies. That's
hey,
Muskegon in the house. Well, Atlanta in the house. Hey, Kanika.
Yes.
You've been so imaged, girl.
Good to see
and
you.
My cousin is mentioned. Denise, she says, I love that Refired. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Denise is in Boston now. So thanks for tuning in to us, Denise. She's very busy being at her college.
Awesome.
So, oh, yeah, Kanika's laughing. You've been Star Image, girl. But we appreciate you guys watching. So, back to Saturday. John is going to get a special award, and you've already announced that, so we're not letting any surprises out the box there. Well deserved.
One special thing too, if I can add, I would be remiss. The class of 1983, my graduating class, will be in the house. So we're celebrating 40 years of being out of high school, and they are coming to join me at Watercolor. So very special.
And that's the Heights Tigers?
Muskegon Heights Tigers.
Okay, yes. All right, Muskegon. Okay. What is Ned saying? Right, not retired, but refire. I like that so much.
Yes. So yeah, so that wraps up for the most part. There's other things that's going on. The Battle of the DJ, we bringing that back. We started that 3 years ago. That's like the most funnest part of the evening to be with the Battle of the DJ. So we do have a little twist and turn for the event. It's downtown. It's in 3 different locations. So I got tour guides, you know, that's going to be
hosting. Is that Saturday?
This is Saturday.
So is that for the people who don't make it to the main Watercolors event?
So it's a long story, and I'm not going to go into it that much, but the VIP
Where do we go though?
Yeah, the VIP dinner had to be the numbers had to go down because of issue at the place. So I cannot have as many people as I want to at the dinner. So the dinner is separate. Then after the dinner, everybody else, we come together at the concert. So the concert features Karen White, O'Brien, and then Parlo, who started with us in 2018 as well. Because what I tried to do this year is bring back all the people that was with us over the years, you know, that wanted to come back and do what they did, you know, in the time that they were with us. So I tried to work that out, but everybody's schedules didn't work out. But there will be a highlight of all those that have worked with me. Like I said, I worked with a lot of Black-owned businesses to help put this watercolors together. And I want to just, you know, pay tribute, you know, because they're still thriving. You know, we help each other as far as they come and do things with me. And then as a result, sometimes they may get spotted by someone, and then they also get business from being, you know, at the event. So I think it's a win-win situation, but I wanted to really celebrate those, because this event would not be without all the people who have been a part of this. Like, you know, I'm the visionary And so even the women who sat down with me when we first came up, we were like, what is it to do for 50-year-old and plus in this city? And we were like, nothing. So we said, let's create something. So we created it. And we went from there. So watercolors is a painting that I saw. And I was like, you know what? It was beautiful. And I said, I want to call this watercolors. So it represents so much in the whole scheme of the 5 years that we've been doing watercolors. And, it represents diversity. It represents movement, because water, river is moving. So we're a movement. And then of course, the water refreshment. So it's all of that. And I think once people come and they experience it, they'll also have their definition, because the ultimate definition is it's a celebration of Black culture here in our city. It is created by Black and it's for Black. So we want to make sure people understand that, because we have done some great things over the years. Our culture is rich, and that's what we're doing. We're bringing it out, and we're asking other people to join us in this celebration, because it's not just for us. I'm very inclusive in the people as far as joining us. It's not just for us. And it's going to be indicative of that.
And you're special
there.
Okay, so Saturday night we got to go back, because your special guest, your headliner, is O'Brien and Karen White.
Yes.
I'm not your superwoman. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody knows Karen White. That should be such a nice concert. I won't be here. Oh man.
And she did a song with Babyface, so she's going to do that number. She's going to sing it with O'Brien. And excuse me, O'Brien, his song "You and I" was played at, I'm sure, every wedding. Back in the 80s when that song was out. So I'm excited to just hear that was good music. It was good time for a lot of people, a lot of special memories. So I think it's going to be a truly beautiful evening. And we talked earlier about the weather. So I'm just, God is smiling, on this, because he truly gets the glory for everything that we have done. My verse that I start with every meeting, commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established. So we don't do anything without God, and He is of everything that we do.
Reverend Charlie got something to say. Try that again in D flat. Look, I don't sing. Okay. Y'all got the wrong one.
Right. I said I can't even carry a tune in a bucket.
Yeah, you got to feel that emotion, Charlie. It's the emotion. It's not the tune. Yeah, I got he got jokes. That ain't funny.
I'm gonna get him.
Yeah. So Sunday, you want to mention anything about Sunday? Because you got stuff going on Sunday as well.
Yes, Sunday is the brunch. We close out. That's going to be pretty special as well. So we're excited about that. We have Chef Jimmy Hill coming in. He's a renowned chef all over the world. He has won the James Beard Award. He just won a Governor Award. I mean, he's from my hometown, Muskegon Heights. So I'm so proud of him. And he's a testament to, and I hope, we always say we're 10 years apart. I'm 58, he's 68. And, God will bring you to that place in any time. So just because you're 58 and you feel like, God, when you gonna do it? He's gonna do it. If he promised you that he will, he's gonna do it. So I'm so excited for Jimmy that, he's living at 68 a life that he probably just dreamt of and didn't know that, it was going to happen. But he did trust God, because he's a believer, that God was gonna see him through. So I'm truly excited to have him.
He is the chef for your Sunday event.
He is.
And again, go to watercolorsgr.com to get info on the whole weekend event. And as for the jazz events that happen weekly, you can go to Weekly Summer Jazz, an event on Facebook, and get the scoop. So, okay, thank you for coming to us. I'm going to, once this is done, I'm going to link all those graphics in there, at least so that people can read and just see. You know how people just, where's that graphic? I need the date and I need the time. So,
right. And we don't
wanna
want
do that.
nobody, we don't want anybody being confused, right? So we want to make sure they have the proper information. And thank you again. As I said, I believe you are the first person to interview me in this type of setting. I've been on TV, the news, and different things like that, but you're the first to interview me in this type of setting. So,
well, I'm honored and so happy that you were able to make time, because I know you got to be scrambling. Oh my God, all them events. Ooh, don't overwhelm me. Oh Lord, I have hard enough time figuring out where to click. And
well, you know, and I want to say this lastly too. Remember, I said someone asked me, I know you'll be glad when this is over. No, that is not the truth. It's like, I love this, and God gives me that strength, and it's all in His spirit, you know, that I'm doing this. I could not be doing it in my own. And so it's going to be sad when it's over, right? Because it's just so much to be able to interact and talk to this person and be in, you know, in a relationship, you know, as far as vendors and, you know, just, it's just an awesome time to be able to just be juggling all of this and to see the results of it. So I'm excited, and I hope more people will join in and visit. If they can't make it to the ticket event, come on down to Nabelwin Park and enjoy a really nice free concert on the lawn. It's going to be amazing.
awesome. Awesome. Thanks again, Miss Emma. Renee Emma Johnson, we appreciate you. Watercolor 6. People, get your tickets and hang out with the folks. Don't say Grand Rapids didn't bring you nothing, because we doing it. We bringing you. Emma Johnson and her husband, they bringing it. So thank you again. And thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate you. And yeah, have a nice weekend.
Bye, everybody.